Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog, the Fat to Fit Diaries. This is week number 5, y'all. But anyway, I have my chocolate peanut butter protein smoothie here. I've made it numerous of times, so you've guys seen it in other vlogs, but this is my breakfast. So this week, what are we working on? You need to get your pen, paper, whatever you need to do to figure out what you're gonna also be doing this week. I'm just gonna quickly go through the ones that you guys don't care as much about. So I'll be upping my Spanish to 25 minutes per day instead of 20. So I've been doing really well with that. EFT tapping is going to be twice a day instead of once. And then the other thing is the infinity hoop, y'all. I've been doing the infinity hoop for since September 30th, and now it's I think October 28th of this recording. So yeah, almost the whole entire month I've been doing infinity hoop every single day religiously. I'll be doing that for 25 minutes. And so the main thing that we're focused on, because I have been gaining a couple pounds, losing a couple pounds, and now I'm around 260 point something. I don't know, if I remember, I'll put it here, but 260 point something. And it's funny because yesterday I was 258, I believe. So I was like, okay, I know I didn't gain 2 or 3 pounds in a day, but the body just does its thing. So anyway, so the main thing you guys want to know about, I feel like you can't outrun a bad diet. I need to go back to being dairy free. I was dairy free for many years, for a while, and then 5 months ago I reintroduced dairy and meat into my diet again. So I need to eliminate dairy again because I think it's causing me problems. So I'm gonna eliminate dairy. The other thing too is junk food, because that to me has been my nemesis when it comes to food forever. So I feel like I really do just need to be I don't eat junk food, and that's the reason why EFT tapping for the evenings is going to help with that for me. So you have to do what works best for you. So those are my goals this week. The junk food free and the dairy free is going to be very, very difficult. Of course, I have exceptions to that rule. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the exceptions. It won't be long, I promise you. So special occasions, condiments, and probably eggs and butter I'm not worried about. So yeah, it basically covers it. Yeah, so those are my exceptions when it comes to the dairy-free, junk food-free thing. Also, I have Misfit protein bars. I'm not really worried about protein bars or protein powders, but you know what I mean by junk food. It's ultra processed, like cookies, cakes, pies, those desserts that have a lot of fat and sugar in it. Those things, Snickers bars, things like that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, we're good now. So it's lunchtime, okay? I'm not focusing on protein grams or things like that. So just keep that in mind. So we're focusing on dairy-free and no junk food. So this is Ezekiel bread, okay? I'm gonna be using my pasteurized raised unsalted butter. And I may use a little bit of this, the pomegranate Power Superfruit spread, which is jelly basically, but it's a healthier version of jelly. And this is asparagus. Nothing's on the asparagus. I literally just pick it up and just eat it. Yeah, that's what I do. Asparagus tastes fine with nothing on it, in my opinion. No oil, nothing. Okay, so anyway, this is rice. I think it's basmati rice I've made myself. This is Bombay, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Bombay potatoes. This is a vegan Indian dish thing. So I have that. So that's, of course, dairy-free. If it's vegan, it's dairy-free. And then I have the Sun Warrior Beauty Greens Collagen Booster. That is what's in this right here. Okay. This right here is Olipop. You guys see me drink Olipop. I probably had basically almost every single flavor except for the newest flavor. Because I'm not really, I don't know. The newest flavor, it's not really my jam, so that's why I haven't tried it. But this is lemon lime, so I mix this with the beauty greens and put it in here and mix it up. So this is lunch for me. So it's dairy-free, junk food free. So that's what I'm gonna eat. So my husband's making fun of me. pretending he's me with like a black spoon. Yup, I'm gonna point you out right now. Okay, so anyway, we're on this video. So I'm having a matcha latte. So with macadamia nut milk and matcha. So I'm doing that for a snack. You can hear like the ice. I just finished eating like a Granny Smith apple. So that's my snack before having dinner. I'm gonna go to the nail salon and get my nails done and stuff, and then I'll come back and have dinner. Don't worry, I'm not showing you every single meal and every single snack because for me that's boring to create and it's boring for you guys to watch. But I just wanna tell you guys that I'm staying track with the dairy-free and no junk food. Hey, it's really, really dark because it's like a little after 6. But anyway, so I went to, I think it's called Sneaky Bird. So they don't fry their chicken. They don't fry the tots. So I got a chicken sandwich, chicken sandwich, with like maple tater tots. They don't fry them. She said they don't use oil and they don't fry. So things are baked. So it's like a healthier option. I was making sure that I wasn't adding dairy to the stuff. Now, I don't know if the brioche bun has dairy or not, and I'm not going to worry about the bread. But I made sure not to get, like mayo-based stuff or Parmesan, because the dairy sneaks into everything nowadays. So they also had like a gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, different things if you are interested in that. They have a little chart, so that helps with a lot of their sauces are dairy free, so I got like a dairy free sauce and stuff like that. So hopefully the food is good. It's my first time ever having Sneaky Bird. So I like that it's not fried. I just didn't feel like I was feeling lazy, so I knew I didn't want to go home and like cook the side dishes because I have salmon already cooked. I would just have to warm it up, but I wanted to have make a salad and vegetables, and I was like, I just don't feel like doing that tonight. I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I was at the salon for 2 hours, so I got my nails done, like a pretty purple color, same color as my feet, and I got my eyebrows and different parts of my face waxed. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go home and eat, and we're gonna keep going on with this journey. So I think I did pretty well tonight. I had my Sneaky Bird. I still was a little bit hungry after that because it was a pretty healthy dinner. And I had like maybe about a half a dozen of these. So this is called Fruit Riot. These are sour grapes. Very clean ingredients are on the back, as you may or may not be able to see. There you go. Okay. So it's like nature's candy, but they put like a coating on it. So I don't consider this junk food. It's like real fruit, but and it has like lemon juice, sugar, citric acid, blah blah blah, coconut oil. So I had a few of these, like half a dozen, which is like 6. I also had some peanut butter and some crackers. I use like my natural peanut butter, so I think it only has peanuts in it, and like my plant-based crackers, and I was eating that. I'm gonna have some water and go to sleep soon. I'm gonna do my EFT tapping shortly. I'm gonna do like 2 different ones because I haven't done any of them, and my Spanish for 25 minutes. But I just want to tell you guys what I ate. Also, I had a 0 calorie, 0 aspartame, I think, drink, Virgil's 0 vanilla cream, 0 calorie vanilla cream, and I added some red raspberry syrup to it. So I guess the red raspberry syrup is technically more of a condiment, so I'm not worried about that as like junk food. So I think I did pretty good today. But yeah, that's what I ate. So even though you can't outrun a bad diet, doesn't mean you shouldn't run or shouldn't walk or go outside and be in nature. I love being outside. It's like, I just feel like humans were meant to be outside, you know what I mean? Maybe not all the time, 24/7, because, technology and we like comfortable beds, but the sun is just so healing and so nice. I know I'm getting hippy dippy, but that's just how it is. I love it. Every time I go outside in the mornings, I'm like, damn, I miss doing this every morning. And so anyway, I'm going to enjoy my walk. I've already did my hula hooping inside, so I'm just kind of doing a nice stroll, getting some sunshine. So yeah. Okay, so this is lunch. This is basically greens, and berries. That's it. I'm gonna put on some, what's this called? There you go. White balsamic vinegar. This is the mango. I really like it. Oop, I dropped the lid on there. But I'm gonna put this on here. Actually, I'll just do it right now on camera. So let's use the rest of that. Okay, that's my dressing I'm gonna put on there. This is mashed potatoes. So I just literally it's one ingredient, mashed potato flakes, and then I add soy milk and water, microwave to heat it up. And then this is butter and salt and potatoes. Pretty simple. This is salmon that I got from Sprouts. So this is about 6 ounces. I just microwaved it. I've already cooked it a couple days ago. I just reheated it in the microwave. So this is lunch. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm having for a drink. I'm thinking about having Olipop, maybe Olipop with the red raspberry syrup, or I might have that later for dinner. Or I'm not sure what drink I'm gonna have, but I'm not gonna bother show you guys the drink because it's pretty insignificant compared to the food, I feel like. And I'll probably see you back for dinner. But to be honest with you, my dinner is probably gonna be very similar to yesterday because I'm thinking about going back to Sneaky Bird. It was really, really good. And I like that they don't use oils and they don't fry their food. And it sounds really, really good. Good morning, it's another day. So I just finished my 25 minutes of my infinity hoop. My other goals have been doing well. I've been still doing my EFT tapping. I've been doing 2 sessions in a row. So I've been doing 2 2-minute sessions. So I haven't been doing the more involved EFT tapping, but I've given myself grace. Okay, I'm doing 2 a day, back to back at night, as well as my Spanish for 25 minutes. So anyway, my breakfast is slightly different than yesterday, so that's why I want to talk about it. And like I said last night, I went to Sneaky Bird for dinner again. The only difference is I had more sauces and I actually ordered an additional 4-piece chicken tenders. They're like a decent size. They're not like super long, but the whole point is I ordered more food because I was hungry after the meal from, what was it, Monday night. So I figured I needed to add more food to it so I wouldn't be snacking on like peanut butter and crackers and the grapes and stuff. So that's why I did that. Okay, so breakfast. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is my version of a snickerdoodle smoothie. This doesn't have any protein powder. This has several bananas. I would say maybe 4 to 5 large bananas. Some soy milk. You can use whatever plant milk you like. I also added about 2 tablespoons of almond butter. Almond butter is so good with bananas, y'all. It's delicious. So I did 2 tablespoons. Sometimes I only do 1, but today I wanted to have it extra almondy, so I did 2 tablespoons of almond butter. I also did a few little drops of vanilla cream stevia drops to make it a little bit sweeter. And I did 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. That is important, okay? Regular cinnamon, if you eat too much of it, it can be toxic. So you need to use Ceylon cinnamon if you're going to use large quantities of cinnamon. Okay, so do your own research, but I like Ceylon cinnamon because it's a safer cinnamon to use. So I'm going to pour this in here and I'm going to drink it. I've already taken a few sips. It is so good. I love this combination. I'm going to drink this and I'm going to go on for a late morning walk and go on with the rest of my day. And I don't want to show you guys every single meal what I'm having. So I think lunch is going to be very similar to yesterday. So I won't bore you guys with that. And dinner will be something different. So maybe I'll post dinner and come back to you guys later for dinner. I think that I'm doing well with the whole dairy-free and no junk food. So it's going well so far, but it's only been 2 days. And I know eventually those strong cravings will come up again and I have to EFT tap it out, which is an emotional freedom technique. And and continue to work on it, because this is supposed to be a lifestyle change. And I was telling my husband it's not like super strict where it's like I'm never gonna have dairy again, I'm never gonna have junk food again, but I feel like at least 80 to 90% of my diet, I don't need to have that stuff in my diet. So I need to really bring it in and be honest about the fact that I need to change my diet in order to be healthier. There's no way around it. I've tried. You gotta eat healthy to be healthy. You can't outrun it. You can work out an hour every day for months. I've done things similar to that, and you might lose a little smidgen of weight. Like I did that back in 2018. I worked out maybe 5 or 6 days a week for about an hour to an hour and a half. I lost weight, but it was only like 20 to 30 pounds in a year, and I'm obese, so that's not a lot of weight for someone like me. So I've done that. I've tried. You gotta eat healthy to lose the weight. I don't see any other way. So, and I know it sounds dumb, like, duh, Alicia, of course you have to eat healthy. Yeah, I get that. It's just, you keep falling on your face several times, and sometimes you're tired of falling on your face, and you're like, okay, you gotta do what you really don't want to do. You gotta do it. You know what I mean? So it's just hard lessons. You just keep smacking yourself in the face. But you know, we have to learn at some point, hopefully. Yeah, good evening. I did not leave my house today. I just feel very tired, and I didn't really want to go anywhere. I just didn't have the energy to do it. But I will show you guys what I'm having for dinner tonight. It's kind of the ingredients, but you're not gonna see it assembled because I'm just too damn tired for all that right now. Unfortunately, my husband bought these blackberries today, and they're already like rotten and stuff. So I try to pick out ones that are semi-good. I'm just gonna wash them, and I'm gonna put them with my yogurt. Okay. I'm also going to have a turkey sandwich. So I did it the other way, right? So turkey sandwich. I'm gonna do I like to do 2 servings of turkey because it's more filling. I'm gonna do Dijon and raw honey mixture to make like a honey mustard to put on the sandwich. And I'm not sure if I'm eating anything else. I might do some of those grapes I showed you guys earlier in the video. And I may have cereal if I'm really hungry. I may have cereal. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, so like these. Okay, so I may have some cereal with some plant milk maybe. It's such a weird dinner. I'm kind of lazy and I just don't feel like doing too much prep tonight. But yeah, I might have this if I'm still hungry. I'll probably have some of those sugar-coated grapes that I showed you guys earlier in the video. I can't think of anything else I'll have. Of course, Olipop is pretty standard for me. With raspberry syrup most likely. But yeah, so it's not too bad of, you know, food or whatever. Wow, that's loud outside. I'm not sure, some weird eerie Halloween-y sounds going on. It's the day before Halloween. But anyway, I heard some weird stuff going on outside. The window is open, or the door slider is open. But anyway, yeah, I'm just so like out of it. I don't know why. I took a nice relaxing bath a couple hours ago. I'm just, girl, I'm out of, I'm just, whew. Can't even focus, can't even get thoughts together. That's really sad. Also I had a few peanut butter crackers, well, crackers with peanut butter, which I did that for like a part of a snack maybe yesterday or the day before. But anyway, let me just finish up making my dinner so you guys basically know what I'm gonna be having. It's dairy free. I consider junk food free, so junk food free, dairy free, that's what I'm gonna be eating. And of course I'm gonna be doing my stuff like my EFT tapping and my Spanish before I go to bed. I have to do that been trying, you know, I've been doing that. I've been doing it. I've been doing it every night so far this week. So, yeah. Hey, another day. So I've already did my 25 minutes of Infinity Hoop. All the other goals are going well so far. So far, so good. I can talk. Okay. breakfast. So what I did was raspberries, mango, the Fit Mango, which is that pink canister behind me. I did that for my protein powder, and then did soy milk. Add a little bit of stevia drops in there as well. I'm gonna throw it into my smoothie cup here and have this for my breakfast. So after I have my smoothie, I'm gonna go on a walk outside. It's getting cooler here in Arizona, so it's not like super hot anymore. It's just like, it's like Arizona fall. It's like 70s, maybe 80s. 60s to 80s maybe. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna have my breakfast now. All right, so this is lunch. It's somewhat similar to dinner last night, slightly, but with alterations and added food and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, very simple lunch. Okay, so I finally went to Whole Foods. So anyway, I have a bunch of like berries, and then I bought like some sushi rice. I'm not making sushi, but I'll just eat the rice. A bunch of berries. I bought a lot. And then I bought myself some dinner because I knew I was gonna be too tired to make anything when I got home. So I got some turkey meatloaf. I'll have that later. That's not gonna be for dinner. But I got like a one entree. Oh shoot! I think it's falling apart. Hold on. Anyway, it doesn't seal very well at all. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna have for dinner. You can see what it is. This is vegan spanakopita because I didn't want to eat dairy, so that's why I got the vegan one. And then I got the vegetable sides. So that's what I'm having for dinner. Yeah, I need to head home. Not Whole Foods. Sprouts is coming with my order for delivery, so I have to be home and go and get that together. So yeah. All right, so I'm in my car. I already finished, you know, the Whole Foods grocery shopping. I'm gonna eat this Misfit bar. You guys have seen this bar before. I love it. It's tasty. It's the caramel fudge. It's my favorite flavor. So I'm gonna eat this on the way home, and then put away groceries and stuff. But I just want to show you guys really quick what I'm gonna be having. It's a protein bar. Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about this as far as like quote unquote junk food. It's not a Snickers bar, okay? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not white knuckling it for that, and I have a few of these at home, but this is a healthier alternative to maybe like a Snickers bar or something. So it has higher protein, 1 gram of sugar because I use sugar alcohols. So it's just like a healthier version, and it gives me some protein, so it's gonna keep me a little bit, it's gonna stay on my stomach a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. Okay, so I'm going to cave. This is an intentional cave. But I think the reason why I'm caving is because I feel like I didn't eat much today. And I'm craving sweet. But anyway, these are like vanilla waffle like wafers. See how thin they are? I'm going to put like vanilla ice cream on both. And I'm going to throw on some different chocolate chips. And I have some marshmallows left over. So this is like no dairy. Of course these have eggs in them and stuff, but there's no dairy. So I'm gonna have this as like a snack, or actually it's like my dessert after eating, you know, what I just showed you guys earlier. But I'm gonna eat this. So yeah, I did break the rule of the junk food because that would be considered junk food. The dairy free is still there. Okay, well, yeah, when things are in your house, it makes it a lot easier to eat these things. I did not throw out the food. It's still there. I don't know what else to say. I really don't have an excuse other than I'm gonna eat this. But I do feel like if my meals were a little more satiating maybe today, maybe I wouldn't have these cravings to eat it. I could EFT tap it out, but I didn't want to do that. I will be EFT tapping later. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm also gonna add some sprinkles on there too. So make it like cutesy and like delicious and stuff. I know I can't even look in the camera, but I did last so far. So this is Thursday. So I did last 3 days without eating like technically junk food. But that was my husband coughing. But tomorrow I'm planning on not having junk food. So I'll have this today, and then tomorrow I'm not having junk food. So sometimes you just trip, even if it's intentionally tripping, because you know what you're doing. This is my third time trying to record this because I was like, I don't like that video. I don't like that video. I'm gonna delete it. Okay. I'm about to go to bed soon, okay? I effed up. I effed up, and I intentionally effed up, like I knew what I was doing. And that part's annoying because like I knew what I was doing. I mean, at least it's good that I knew what I was doing. I wasn't like, you know, unintentionally eating highly processed foods, which I'm like, how can you unintentionally? I don't know. The point is, it was a pebble or rock in the road that I purposely tripped on, and I'm gonna keep going. So tomorrow, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna eat highly processed foods tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I'm eating maybe more of a fuller or more substantial dinner so I have less cravings. Maybe even eat more substantial in my lunch as well, because I felt like my lunch was a little bit light, maybe a little too light. I felt like my meals weren't as substantial, I guess is the word. And I think that's what made me crave what I craved at the end of the night, like sugar and stuff. I think that's really what happened. Comparing to the past couple other days, my meals are just more substantial. So I noticed that mistake. And then intentionally choosing the option. And then the substitutes that I could do in the future is EFT tapping, which I do EFT tapping really at the end of the night. And having craving crusher tea or a protein shake. You know, those are 3 things I can think of that I could have, right? Those are alternatives I can do instead of having highly processed, highly addictive foods that these big corporations want you to get attached to that make you sick. But anyway, that's a whole nother discussion. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're still going to keep this going. Even though you fail and you fall on your ass, you fall on your face several times, you feel like you never freaking learn, we're going to keep going, okay? I know they say doing the same things expecting different result is insanity. That is true. But I am trying different things. I'm going to do different things. So like I said, having my substitutes, the craving crusher tea, the protein shakes, EFT tapping, making sure my meals are more substantial. It's such a pain in the ass to have to keep starting over, but hey, we're going to do it till we get it right. So I want to talk about yesterday and what I've been doing. So the past few days, I have been recording my weight, the fat percentage, because I have that kind of scale that tells me my fat percentage, my meals, and my workouts. I've been doing this for only a couple days. I didn't really want to say anything until I did it for at least a week, but the reason why I'm saying it now is because it affects what happened last night. So this morning when I weighed myself, my numbers were good. They went down. So even though you might trip a little bit, like a little rock or a stone in the path, it may seem like that, but then I checked the scale and it really didn't affect me like that, at least not on the scale. My fat still went down and my weight went down. So I was like, okay, well, that's good. That's still not an excuse to like keep doing it every day. But sometimes mistakes aren't as huge as they seem, is basically what I'm getting at. But yeah, I've been a record keeper behind the scenes. I've been writing in my little notebook, like, the exercise that I do, the meals that I'm eating, and my weight. I've been weighing myself every single day, which is something I don't think I can recall ever doing before. Usually I only weigh myself once a week or every 2 weeks or once a month or when I remember, but every day I think it's something new for me. I just want to help hold myself accountable. So every day I think it could trigger some people, and I was worried that it would trigger me too, and that's the reason why I didn't want to weigh myself every day. But I think honestly, I think it's not a bad thing for me. So it keeps me on track. It also keeps me
aware of, like, okay, if the weight, for example, doesn't move but the fat percentage is lower, then I know there's stuff going on in my body that I may not see. Or maybe the weight does go up and the fat goes up, and I'm like, that can make me think, okay, what has been going on the past day that I did that made this number happen? Maybe it will go down the day after. Maybe it, you know what I mean? It just keeps me more accountable. So anyway, enough of me talking and all that. But I did the stuff I normally do in the morning. I've already had my breakfast. I already did my workout. I'll be having lunch probably another hour or two. And I'm really just going to be staying home today. I just went outside to go for my walk because I like to go outside in the morning and get my sunshine and walk. I brought my 3 pound weights in my backpack. So I did do some 3 pound weight movements while walking. If you've been following me for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, okay. If I have anything different for lunch and dinner, I will show you.
Okay, so this is lunch. I got my salad here. These are tomatoes and berries. I think one time I said it was just berries and salad, but I forgot that there's tomatoes in there. Then I have some yogurt with berries. I also have a turkey sandwich. These are capers with a honey mustard. And then there's capers in here too. This right here is, what they call that? Electrolyte water. So yeah, I think it's blue raspberry flavored. So that is lunch. So I'm having some homemade hot chocolate. You know, I forgot to put some little bit of maca powder. I might put a little bit in there. But I did use some expired oat milk whip topping. I used a little bit on top of it. But yeah, I just added some maple syrup and some macadamia nut milk, which is my favorite plant milk. Cocoa powder, the milk, vanilla extract, and maple syrup. So it's my little pre-dinner snack. I am also going to make dinner. I'll post a video or a picture right here. I'm thinking about doing turkey, what's it called? I think it's turkey meatloaf I got yesterday from Whole Foods. I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes, and I may have like a vegetable on the side depending on how I feel. But I'll show you what I'm having. And so yeah, because I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's like Friday. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Keep going on your journey as well. Keep yourself accountable. Also give yourself grace, you know what I mean? Have that nice healthy balance. I'll see you guys next week. But yeah, you can't outrun a bad diet. Like I said, I'm living proof. So make sure that you're eating healthy, eating healthier, doing something better. If it means increasing your water intake, doing that. That means not eating as much processed foods, do that. Or eliminating it if you have to, do that. Do what you need to do, you know what I mean? Because life is short. Tomorrow's not promised. So please, like, we have to try to prioritize our health. I know it's easier said than done because I've been struggling with it for a long time. But anyway, I'm gonna see you guys next week, and I'm just happy and grateful that I am slowly losing the weight. I haven't told you guys exactly how much I weigh, but I think in the next couple weeks I will. I'll actually tell you some updates on that. But since the numbers are so small, I just don't want to, you know what I mean? But I will, and like I said, it is going the right direction. So, all right, see you guys next week. Bye.